everyone, it's Kelsey here. Today I'm going to share with you my project life for weeks 39, 40, and 41. This was the time that I had surgery and my follow-up to the surgery, so really I did not have a whole lot going on, to be honest. So it just did not make sense with as few details as I had and as few photos as I had. It didn't make sense to have a whole layout for each of those 3 weeks. So I just combined them into one, and honestly it was only a page and a half, so it wasn't even like wow, there was a lot extra on there. No, it was just such a small week. Or set of weeks, I should say. So let's see. This is gonna move from September up to October, and some point in October. So yeah, that's a lot of time covered. And I'm using a few different kits. On that high with the heart on it that I glued onto that selfie that I took, I just outlined the heart in pink. And here on this label, I just flipped it upside down and outlined it. And I'm going to do a little bit of journaling on there. My lines weren't perfect. I would probably redo that, but it didn't bother me too much that the lines weren't straight. And as you guys know, I got like 30 of those yes please labels, so they're just sitting on my desk, so I decided to use the back of one of them because I thought that would work really well. For my title card, this is what I did. This is an old Dear Lizzie Project Life card, and I just put "Life is crazy." I can't remember what all I wrote, and it's kind of hard to read because the print's small. But basically it said "Life is crazy," so this is like 3 weeks in one. And I wrote the dates, so that way you could tell, like, yes, it's an insane amount of time, but that's the way it goes. And then inside of all these little frames, or not all of them, but inside of bits and pieces of these frames, I just put this washi tape. It says like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and it goes through all the days of the week, and then I think it also says someday. So I just decided to put that into the picture frames just as for kind of some color and some interest, just to make that my title card, because I thought it kind of emphasized, like, yeah, there was a lot of days that passed during this time. And then I just put that little pink heart sticker from Chamel on there. For this side, I did use a Design F page protector. And I honestly, if the previous week hadn't been a Design H, I probably could have done like a Design A and a Design F, just because looking back, I wish I would have done a little bit more journaling about my surgery and that whole process, but it is what it is, and honestly I did have enough. But I mean, it just covered such a long period of time, but I had so few details. So like, that was when the Color Crush planner came out, was in there, and I definitely hopped on that bandwagon and ordered those. I had ordered a bunch of stuff, I think from A Cherry on Top. I was literally like, I got really depressed during my surgery, because I had so many activities planned that fall, and this kind of ate up, like, it was the last chunk of September and a big chunk of October, and then it kind of turned cold and rainy, and I was really depressed because I missed out on fall. In fact, I had even been wanting to buy football tickets for September 29th, and it's really a good thing I didn't, because I would have been sick, or not sick, but not able to go. So I guess everything works out for a reason, but I was just really depressed at the time, and I was stressed about work because I was missing out on 2 jobs and 2 paychecks. So yeah, it was a bad time, but I wish I would have journaled more about it. So maybe I'll go back in and type up some of my feelings and some of what was going on, put it in like an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, and just tuck that in between those 2 pages, just because, especially looking back on it now, you know, a week or so after finishing this layout, I'm thinking it really doesn't describe the journey that I went on. And I was really dizzy for weeks on end. Like, my dizziness didn't go away until probably a couple of weeks after I went back to work. So that was really scary. for me, because I had never had surgery and I didn't know what to expect. So I really should document more of that, because that picture in the left-hand corner up at the top is taken at Applebee's, and that was like my first day out. I couldn't go to the Creating Keepsakes convention and I was really depressed, so we decided to try to go to Applebee's and have a meal out, and I was like so dizzy. I just felt like I was falling out of the chair the whole time we were at the restaurant. It was really not that much fun. So definitely I feel I should have documented more. This was also a week that I decided I needed to use up those watercolor white, I don't know, embellishments, I guess you would call them. I really like all of them, but I just have so many embellishments and I feel like I need to use them up, because I don't know, I just get tired of having so many embellishments. So instead of moving a pack into a place where I'll never use it, I just decided to use them all up this week. And here is where I did a little bit of extra hidden journaling. I just wrote on the back of that map heart print paper, and I'm going to washi these two together, so it's going to create a flap. And you'll be able to see that better in the pictures probably on the blog, because I took a couple of photos of that, but you can see it just kind of creates like a flap, and then I'll journal on that flap, and that will pretty much be the end of it. So you guys can head on over to my blog to see photos, and here are some links to other videos that you might be interested in. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you again soon. Have a great day.